Hello, people. I know that a lot of you have been wondering what my skincare routine looks like. I have made an unpacking video where I showed some of the skincare products I use. I'm going to put the link to that video in the comments, but this particular video is just showing what I do on a day-to-day basis. This particular routine, I'm going to stick to the morning routine, and then I'll make another post for my nighttime routine. So I start with washing my face. For those of you who saw my travel vlog I just posted, I did say that I slept with sunscreen on for no fault of mine. I slept with sunscreen on, so the next morning I took a long time to wash my face, longer than I usually would. So usually, especially for morning washes, I would usually take 30 seconds thereabout to wash my face. At night, I do longer, 30 seconds to 1 minute. But this time around, I took an entire 1 minute to wash my face this morning. When I'm done washing my face, while my face is still damp, I go in with my Beauty of Joseon Ginseng Essence Water. I go in with that. It could be this, it could be a hydrating toner, a hydrating serum, depending on what I have at the moment. At the moment, this is what I have. This essence, I've talked about it before. I really like it. It's an antioxidant, so it helps to scavenge free radicals. Also, it has some brightening properties, and it's also mildly hydrating. After I apply that, I like to wait for it to dry because of the next step. The next step in my face routine is an active, which you would see soon. So I use the time to apply my body oil on my body. Okay, I use this oil from Fonds Naturals. In this bottle, there is uyai. Uyai is a combination of 10 fruits that are known to brighten the skin. I also have castor oil in there, and I also have carrot oil in that bottle. So I mix it together, and that is what I apply on my body in the daytime. Okay, so by the time I'm done applying this oil on my body, the essence I applied on my face would have dried down, and then I would go in with my active. I use Touch Bright and Clear. Yes, my face can tolerate it now. I use it every single morning, except maybe I'm not feeling up to it. Okay, but I use it every morning. Why I like this cream is that it has 4 actives. I said it before. There's a azelaic acid, which is very good for acne prone skin, and is also very good for brightening the skin. It has kojic acid, tranexamic acid, and niacinamide. Very beautiful product. So it's like a powerhouse of brightening, not bleaching, brightening. This is my second tube. I've said that before. I love this product, quite honestly. It's a bit pricey, but it's completely worth it. So I use this on dry skin, and I use a pea-sized amount, very, very small quantity to my entire face. I use it on my neck also, and I also apply it to my elbows, my knees, and to my hands, because I feel like those areas could do with some brightening. Moreover, there's no rule that says it must only be used on the face. And when I'm done with my Touch Bright and Clear cream, I go in with my moisturizer. I use the Tony Moly Mochi Ceramide Emulsion. I hope I got that right. I've said it here before. I like using emulsions because they're really lightweight. And lightweight emulsions are good for acne prone skin, which I have. Although, like I said the other time, if you have sensitive skin, you would want to be careful because this has ingredients that are potentially sensitized, and I'm talking about essential oils, citral, limonene. It has that, so you might want to be careful. For me, it's fine. Okay, I use that, and I said the other time the pump is quite big. It dispenses a lot of products, more than I need, but I use that on my face, my neck. I use that on my elbows too and knees, just to like coat the Touch Bright and Clear cream that I applied there. When I'm done with this, the ideal thing I would do, depending on my schedule, would be to allow my face dry, and then I go in with sunscreen. But in this particular scenario, I was not going out immediately. I still had some time before breakfast, so I took out some time to do some work. Like I said, I was working on some clients' calendars. When my work time was up, my face was dry. I was ready for sunscreen. So of course, you guys know that this is my current best sunscreen. It's so lightweight. It feels like you've applied nothing. Quite honestly, it's not heavy. People who have used various sunscreens will be able to attest to the fact that this is one of the lightest sunscreens in the market. So I've been using it. I've used quite a lot. I've used maybe 10 bottles. I don't know. I apply 2 fingers worth of the Nivea Super Water Gel to my face and to my neck and to the back of my ears. I make sure not to miss my ears. I also apply it to every exposed part of my body. Normally, I would use my Hatomogi sunscreen for my body, but since I was traveling, I didn't want to go with too many products. I just went with one sunscreen to cover. Okay, so I use this also for every exposed part of my body. Today, I'm wearing a short-sleeved dress, so I applied it to my hands. I'm wearing a length dress, so I applied it to my legs. Every area of my body that is exposed, I always wear sunscreen on them. And then that was that. Before I would even be done applying the sunscreen on my body, the one I applied on my face had already sunk in. And you can see that I did not need to manipulate this sunscreen too much. It blended in perfectly. So yes, I have to show you my beautiful face. And that was that. That is all I do for my morning routine. I think that is just how many steps: cleanse, essence, bright and clear, and sunscreen. And that is that 4 steps, for my face. So my body, just 2 steps. I apply my body oil to damp skin and I apply a sunscreen. And that is that. I hope you learned a thing or two from this video. If you have any questions, kindly let me know. The next post I make will be of my night routine. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not yet done that. The link is in my bio. And please like this post, share your thoughts, and share this post to your friends. Thank you. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.